Hi guys, and welcome to episode number 3 of the FUT Champions Journey series, where we're doing alright this time round. You can see we've got 20 games remaining, guys, on the screen, aiming for one of the elites. I don't know which elite we're going to hit. Minimum I'm going to aim for is Elite 3, guys. We're on a 17-3 ratio at the moment. Another 3 losses and that'll take us down to 34. But I'm expecting a really hard run for the final 20 games. It's going to be interesting, as it always is with FUT Champions, guys. Some of it's stressful, some of it's not. It just random pick of the opponents, and that's exactly what FUT Champs does come down to, you guys. You may go on a run of absolutely insane and come up against opponents who are not that good and beat them. Then you could come on a run of 5 games where you're playing professional FIFA players, or a mixture of good players, just that you're above average FIFA player, and they completely smack you. It happened to me last week, it's happened to me a few weeks, and hopefully I can avoid it for the final 20 games. So if you guys do want MSP, PSN codes or cheat game codes, guys, go and check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If we're trying to hit over 4,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. And guys, subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already. So the team that we're rocking with, guys, is obviously the God Squad, as you can see there. Doing alright with the team as well. We have conceded a few goals, lost a few games, which is frustrating. The first game of the series, guys, of this week's journey is a loss. The most recent one was a 3-0 defeat as well, which was very painful. And I'm hoping that we can actually go on a 10-game win streak, because that set us up really fucking nicely for the remainder of FUT Champions. Whether it happens or not, we'll have to wait and see. Probably won't happen, but who knows? It's FIFA, it's luck. Let's see how we do, guys. Leave a like, comment, subscribe now. Let me know how you're doing in FUT Champs in the comment section below. So, guys, game number 1, and we're up against a positive Anode, a guy who we've actually played before in FUT Champions. I recognised his team and obviously the gamer tag that he played on. I think we actually lost him maybe a few weekends ago. Now, Bale has very inconsistent free kicks, but when he hits them perfectly, guys, he hits them perfectly. You can see there a brilliant free kick to give us a 1-0 lead. Previous to this, we were knocking on the door for a very long time, unable to get past Lloris, who is a very good keeper on the game, if you come up against him when he's on fire. And then Georgie Bear steps up, guys, with a brilliant goal there. Nice individual, bit of skill inside the area to make the defender commit with the slide tackle, and also then able to cut inside and tap it in. You can see very dominant game, but as you guys know, the 3 shots he took potentially could have been 3 goals, and thankfully we were able to avoid that. Our next opponent is, I don't really know, but he's got Lukaku, he's got Bale, he's got Modric, Kante, Smalling, Azpilicueta, Pepe, Carvajal and De Gea, Kovacic as well, and Morales and Lukaku. Very dangerous bunch of players, all mixed together, guys. So I was basically playing safe, as I always do within Champions. 73rd minute of the game, guys, ball squares on through to Bale, to Hullet through to George Best to Ronaldo, and luckily it takes a deflection off Smalling, which goes underneath the keeper and gives us a 1-0 lead. That was all that was needed to pick up a victory, but it was a game we did dominate. Well, not really dominate, but we had a lot more chances, and thankfully the EA aids did decide to go our way this time round, giving us our 2nd win of the episode. Our next opponent, guys, Sergeant Kowalowski. With the team in the group stage, Farman, Boateng in form Socrates, second in form Forsberg, the red in form Robin Lewandowski and Royce. Dangerous team, but we pounced on a mistake made by him, guys. George Best linking on through, ball linked through to Ronaldo, and a low driven finish shot puts us up 1-0 in this game. A fucking tough game. It was a fucking tough game. Now, this point, guys, the corner technique, it makes my opponent rush. As you can see, I held the ball in the corner for a few seconds. He dragged 2 players away, leaving massive gaps in the defence. Now, if you guys have played me on FUT Champions, you'll know that I am not a time-wasting player. I play the game as I normally would. I may slow the play down, but I definitely am not a time waster. And what I did in the corner then, guys, was just hold the ball, knowing that he would bring 2 players towards him to try and steal the ball off me, obviously leaving massive gaps and giving me a better chance to score, which was the case. Our next opponent, a 5 at the back team, Mandanda in net. Go for long shots, guys. Mandanda is very good at close range shots, but when it comes to long shots, and with the 2 players that I've got inside the team in the midfield, with Hullet and Pogba, there you can definitely take advantage. And also, Ronaldo's got a decent long shot, as you can see here. Absolute banger from distance, guys. In 21st minute puts us 2-0 up in the game, and it was just downhill for my opponent from this point. The ball is Defended very well, patient play, sends the ball from Ronaldo through to Benzema. Benzema sees a run of Hullet. Hullet runs through, and then the fastest and easiest penalty I have ever got on FIFA, as just a little pull of the shirt caused Hullet to fall over, and the penalty is scored, guys, with a little bit of a stutter penalty. And if you guys don't know how to do the stutter penalty, you tap L2 when running up to the penalty. That resulted in a rage quit, giving us our third or fourth win of the episode, I can't remember now. And then we're up against Worst Gaia. I don't know how to say that. I don't know what it means. Maybe you guys, if you are German who watch my videos, can let me know what that means. That'd be very appreciated. And my opponent was ridiculously good, guys. Nice pass and play, nice possession, opening up the gaps brilliantly. And Aubameyang takes advantage of some terrible goalkeeping, in my opinion, to make it 1-0. Then a gap opened up as the ball is slipped through to Aubameyang, who gets his second of the game, guys. And unfortunately, we do pick up a loss against a very, very good player. So, as always, if a player deserves a win against me, guys, I'll always say it. I'm not salty. Sometimes I'll be annoyed at myself, and you, more than likely, guys, the chances that I get, I won't put away, and that's down to me. It's not the game. So our next opponent after him was the Moustache Lacazette, Ben Arthur, Willian, and also a silver player who we substituted out straight away. And we started off very, very well as an interception from Kante there. Basically, Ronaldo stealing the ball off him, gets a nice running on goal, and a low finesse shot past the keeper goes in. Then my opponent from the resulting goal slips the ball through to Renato Sanchez, who gets a nice finesse shot off to make it 1-1, and celebrated like he had just won the World Cup. Absolutely, I don't know why people celebrate like that. It's a very strange choice. I don't get annoyed at celebrations, but it just surprised me why people celebrate for so long, because this is what happened after he celebrated for so long. Ronaldo gets a goal instantly, guys, with a nice bit of play. I thought I'd do the over celebration there because I knew that it was going to be an easy game for me, and it did turn out to be a very easy game. From a corner in the 24th minute, guys, Bale picks up the ball, gets the cut inside to Ronaldo. Ronaldo squares it over through to Benzema. Benzema to Smalling, and Smalling gets on the score sheet. Very rare occurrence that Smalling scores for me, but thankfully when he's in that area, he should not miss. Benzema in the second half getting dispossessed, but Vieira picks up the ball. Ronaldo sees the run of Hullet, didn't go for it, actually went for the long shot, and a brilliant finish to make it 4-1 in the 78th minute of the game. And there was one more goal in the game, guys, as Hullet picks up the ball, squares it through to Walker to Pogba holding it up, as I do like to take advantage of that shield button, and Benzema through to Ronaldo, first time finesse, 5-1. Game over and done, guys, and pushing on into the later stages of FUT Champions. This way it gets very, very difficult. Dominant game there, as you can see, 57% possession, 90% pass accuracy, which is something we've been working on for a long time. And then we come up against Jamie Vardy, Alexis Sanchez, Dembele, De Bruyne, Kante, Inform, Shaqiri, also Walker, Bailly, and Koscielny and stuff. Some very, very good players, and my opponent was very good in the first couple of minutes. A lot of high pressure on my defence, on my midfield, and I don't know, made a huge mistake there, guys, taking out the player in the area. Then that happened. Like, literally, I've decided to start going left and right, just staggering left and right with my penalties to try and save them. And I honestly thought I should have saved the penalty. And then the wonder goal from Shaqiri, guys, makes it 2-0 in the game. This one I was a little bit annoyed about because I did have the opportunities to score but didn't do it. And obviously two brilliant goals. Well, I wouldn't say the second one was a brilliant goal, no questions about that. But the penalty, I reckon I definitely should have saved that. I still do not trust penalties on FIFA 17. I absolutely despise them. As you guys know, and you guys, if you play FUT Champions as well and your game goes to penalties, it is a really hard way to lose a game. George Best in this game, guys, in the second half, sets up Vieira to get a goal. This was another tough game as well against a very good opponent, but the corner technique coming in very, very handy again. If you guys don't do this corner technique, honestly, I really recommend, guys, instead of putting unless you're really good at getting the corners in direct and getting a lot of goals from there, if you want a greater scoring opportunity, then I'd really recommend going off the corner technique, which I just pass the ball around inside the area, shield button OP, and people who do it to me, I struggle to defend against as well. So more than likely, it's going to be a good addition to your game as well. So I'd highly recommend doing that one, guys. So pushing on into the final two games of this episode, I think, and our next opponent looked like a very, very average team. with obviously Lacazette, and he had me in net. Ronaldo picks up the ball, squares it through to Hullet within the first 10 minutes, and Hullet gets on the score sheet with a driven shot past the goalkeeper. Not long afterwards, Bale, with a first-time chip off the bar, bounces straight to Ronaldo. You could tell the look was on my side. That was only a few minutes after scoring that one, and it just got worse, my opponent, guys. As in the 15th minute, like really quick-fire goals, we do make it 3-0, and that was game over and done for my opponent. Then Pogba with a scoop turn, boom, done. Top corner, game over. 4-0, 35 minutes in. I was expecting my opponent to rage quit. Never did happen. And you can see he does actually get one goal, guys, which is a ball through. A nice turn by Lacazette, which completely did me. Able to hold off Alba for the last attempt at tackling him. And does make it 4-1. Corner technique again. George Best inside the area, runs inside the play. He never comes short to me. Nice ball roll. Pass inside to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Smalling. Smalling goes for the shot. Could have been the second goal of the episode for him, but it wasn't. And Bale gets the rebound to make it 5-1 in the 77th minute. 84th minute now, or 85th minute, but long through ball through to George Best. Ball roll. First time finesse. Game over. 6-1. Easy victory, and obviously we have got the players which should be performing like that, but you can see with the stats, guys, 88% pass accuracy, and loads of shots, loads of goals. Final game of the episode, guys. Up against the, I think it's second in form, Mobile, Niang, Pjanic, Cuadrado, Insigne, Marquisio, Chiellini, Manlas, Alves, Sandro, and the SBC Buffon. This game felt alright. Dispossessed my defender again. Nice turn by Ronaldo. Gets lucky for the ball to get back to him in the area. You can see his defence going all over the shop. Pogba with a fake shot inside. Goes for the shot, fails. But thankfully the ball bounces to Bale, who gets a nice tight angled shot to make it 1-0 in this game in the 33rd minute. Not long afterwards, actually basically direct from kickoff, inside the area, inside the line with Insigne, through to Alexandro, and then the ball just goes through. And bad mistake here by me, lets Niang in. That was all my fault. No complaints about it, guys. I should have cleared the ball instead of passing it, and unfortunately we do go 1-1. Not long after that, ball through to Hullet, rising finesse shot there to make it 2-1 in the 38th minute of the game, and I thought at this point we're going to go forward and get a lot more goals, but how wrong was I? In the 81st minute, my opponent gets a ball through to Pjanic, and the ball transforms through his leg, and he does make it 2-2, potentially sending us to extra time, but thankfully there was no time about it. Some good defending there. Honestly, this defence I've got, guys, is the best defence I've used, and if I can ever use this defence again, I will be doing it all the time. Long through ball through to Ronaldo, straight through the belly of the defence, and Ronaldo wins us the game there, guys, to make it 3-2 in the in extra time, and saves us the desperation of going to penalties, because I fucking hate penalties. And there we have it, guys, the end of the 30 games, picking up 2 losses, pretty rough actually, but the games I did deserve to lose, didn't put my chances away, in a few wins I did pick up, which I probably didn't deserve to win either. So mixed bunch of emotions today, but obviously still on. We're at 25 and 30, which seems to be the number we're always at when it comes to the 30 game mark, and the final 10 games are going to be very difficult, which you'll see in tomorrow's episode, guys. Anyway, so if you guys have enjoyed the episode, leave a like, rate, and subscribe to me if you're not subscribed already, and we'll be back another day, another video for you guys to enjoy.